Hi, this is Stephanie Miller from The Stephanie Miller Show. Please enjoy this exclusive clip from my show on Political Voices Network. Jon Stewart, you can join the off parade before we break real quick. What is with...
Rich white men?
Thank you! What did we say yesterday? Bill Maher might quit his show because he's scared of Trump. I'm like,
Quit it anyway.
Right. You have the luxury of quitting your job. The rest of us
Joe
don't.
and Mika.
Exactly.
And what a profile.
Right.
Stewart called out President Biden for pardoning his son, despite not vowing not to do so. Right. Because he had new information. Trump wanted was going to put all these lunatics in that were going to persecute his son forever.
Exactly.
God, blah, blah, blah. He said hypocrisy isn't illegal, nor is it particularly unusual in politics. The problem is the rest of the Democrats made Biden's pledge not to pardon Hunter the foundation of their defense of America. No, we didn't.
nuh-uh.
Nobody was running on Biden not. Oh, my God. I can't. I hate everyone. He said at every turn, Democrats keep getting caught in a purity test for a system they can't seem to pass themselves. Oh, shut up. Just shut up. What? We're not the ones.
Oh, bitch. Please take your line.
This is the
of
one
work
we need to know
down
where
to
it's
the corner
from.
market and sell it there.
We're never gonna know.
Because this five and dime isn't
I should
buying
watch
your
the Duff Feed or
line
whatever it
today.
was called.
We will die not knowing where
Yeah.
that came from.
Yeah,
Anyway, I'm sorry. I had a big, often die and shut the up cannon this morning.
I can't stand Chuck Todd. What did anybody ever see in him?
I don't. Oh, his bangs are ridiculous. They look like shredded wheat. I mean, I can't. I just can't. Retailers point to solid U.S. sales over holiday weekend. U.S. consumers turned out in force in stores and online over the Thanksgiving weekend. A total of 197 million. That's almost 200 million. About 59%. That's almost 60%.
It is.
Out the U.S. population made purchases during the 5-day stretch. That would be the second highest ever. God, those people were so poor 3 weeks ago. Consumers are overall in a good place, according to one analyst. Are they now?
Yeah, because these charts tell you they are.
This, whatever, economic something, NRF warned that tariffs, now a warning, that Trump could cost Americans 78 billion in annual spending power. It could cost Americans.
Now a warning?
Thanks for that, whatever, NRF something. Oh, he went on to say consumers are aware of the impact of tariffs. Are they now?
No, they're
Are
not.
they?
No, they're not.
The impact of tariffs and highly sensitive to the impact of pricing. Oh, well, thanks for paying attention. You know what it is? That's like the story about your alarm.
Yes.
Consumers are like, wait, what now? Hey, what happened 3 weeks ago? Huh? Wait, I just Googled tariffs. What's going on? Okay, so tell your very sad story. This is about our sad, sad little life, and then I'll tell you mine.
So I go to bed usually around 4 in the afternoon. And so
I go up to bed. I go to sleep then, but I go up. I start my downward spiral.
if I'm lucky, I fall
into-
asleep by 4:30.
Into what am I watching now? Madam Secretary. What's my watching? Okay.
Yeah, that's a good show.
Madam Secretary. She's great. She's fantastic. Go ahead.
So I'm asleep, and I woke up with a start.
Yeah.
And I looked at my clock, and it said 5:30.
Oh my God.
And I thought, and Lonnie wasn't in bed. The door was open. The cats weren't in the room. And I'm like, wait, what? And so I grabbed my phone, and I'm halfway through a text to you. To go,
Which
my
would have
alarm-
woken me up.
Right.
And my sad little life. I probably just fell asleep at 5:30.
Well, I was halfway through the text going, oh my God, my alarm for some strange reason didn't go off. It should have gone off at 1:30 at the very latest. And And then I looked at my clock again, and I went, oh, it's 5:30 in the afternoon.
I wish you had texted me. I would have texted you, but you sad, sad little lady. It's 5:30 in the afternoon.
I was like, what? Oh my God. Because that's...
I should talk. My election stress and insomnia is causing me to dream that I'm having an affair with Laura Ingraham. Oh my God! If you heard that story yesterday, I woke up. Oh my God!
That's frightening.
What was I thinking? Okay, would you like a story about why probably I'm gay and boys are dumb?
Okay.
I get up whenever Bonnie and Clyde decide it's time to get up.
Right.
Yeah, and do the pee-pee poo-poo.
Right.
So Clyde just when this morning it happened to be at 3 a.m. It has no relation to when I'm actually supposed to get up or want to get up. So he just smacks me in the head with his paw. There's no like run up. He just like right. And then if that doesn't work like immediately, because I happen to be, what's the word, Chris?
Asleep?
Right. Sound asleep. Mm-hmm. Then he just starts whining. like men do. Just, like right behind my ear, like right. And then if that doesn't work, immediately, because I've been
Asleep.
dead asleep, then he stands on my back. And if that doesn't work immediately, because I've been
Asleep.
he uses my back like a mini trampoline. He just, right. Would you like to know Bonnie's technique? She very gently, very lovingly, it's like a suggestion. She puts a little, just a little tongue in my ear, just, very sweet, very loving. Just, Mommy, do you feel like going out? And then if I don't respond immediately, it gets a little more vigorous, but just more loving. Just a little, don't you want to, it's so nice outside. Don't you want to
It's
get
only
some fresh air?
42
Fresh air?
degrees. It's only 42
And that
degrees
is
at
the
my
difference between boys and girls. Men, increasingly violent, aggressive.
So did your Great Pyrenees ever stand on your back to get?
No, I would not be here. I had
Okay.
they outweighed me by quite a bit.
Yeah, Max, I think, would have killed her.
Yeah.
Max was maximum weight.
He was big.
Okay, so what's going on in the show today? It is actually a clown show. It's just like
Pete
right,
Hegseth is in trouble.
Wow.
His mommy's
what
on Juicy
does
right
it
now.
take?
His mommy's on Fox and
And
Friends
his mom
right now.
wrote him an excuse and everything. I apologize. I did not mean any of that thing that I said. I was telling you.
She did that shortly after.
Yeah, I say things as a joke, but if he gets in, he's going to drone his mom's house. I'm just telling you that right now.
I don't think he's going to get
He's
in.
not
Even
gonna get
Lindsey
the-
Graham is against him.
He's already floating Ron DeSantis.
Yep.
And Joni
And
Ernst.
Joni Ernst.
Oh, God, there's so many awful people in their pipeline. Ron
Well,
DeSantis.
at least Ron DeSantis is qualified for the position.
He's against woke policies in the
Well,
military. is what his
So is
main-
Pete
Right.
Hegseth.
So yeah,
So it's
they
Hegseth.
all are. I mean, we're not going to get someone who isn't against woke, but at least
Yes,
at least
Pete
Ron
Hegseth
DeSantis
is-
has run a gigantic organization before.
True.
DeSantis is not woke, that's for sure.
Right.
He doesn't even like women that are
Yeah.
woke.
We're not going to get someone who is woke from Donald Trump. So that's just
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not asking
Set
for
that aside.
I'm not asking for that. I'm just asking for someone not awful, which there is nobody apparently that is not awful. So,
But Ron
all right.
DeSantis has run a gigantic
I
organization.
don't care, Chris. Anyway, let's move on.
He would get approved.
Can I just say I would like my Viva la Resistance music? Take a look at South Korea, everybody. The resistance works.
Yeah.
Tried to declare martial law. The people said no. You had to overturn it, and now they're talking about impeachment. You know what? I might be able to wear all my impeachment shirts, too, again. You just never know how far he's going to overreach. I hope you're taking notes, Mango Mussolini.
It was a little frightening at how fast that happened.
That was so
yesterday.
Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
6 hours of chaos. So he
Yeah.
declared-
Yeah.
I'm telling you, Trump's taking notes. Like, how fast can I declare martial law? I mean, does any of this sound familiar to you? Right? He declares emergency martial law. The decree prompted an immediate outcry. He was forced to order the country's National Assembly. They unanimously voted to overturn it. So he won the presidency in a very close election. Sound familiar? And has become deeply unpopular amid efforts to target news organizations and clamp down on dissent. And so I'm just saying it is a good representation of the fact that vive la résistance. Right. What one analyst said, his martial law declaration was originally invalid and a grave violation of the Constitution. It was a grave act of rebellion and provides a perfect grounds for his impeachment.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying.
Didn't their parliament overrule it unanimously?
I think so.
I think it was unanimously.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even his party.
Yeah.
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 Okay. Covey tweeted, can't believe they're about to replace a 4-star general with a rapist from Fox News as Secretary of Defense. Although Trump has zero loyalty to anything but himself. So I think the fact that DeSantis is out there getting floated means that... Oh, and when Lindsey Graham goes weak in the knees, I mean, because he is... I mean, who's more butch than Lindsey? Okay. So we'll see what happens. How about this? Wait, this is just one more clown falling out of the car. How many clowns are in there?
11 billion.
Can't ever tell. His nominee to run the Drug Enforcement Administration has declined the role after Republican lawmakers blasted him for taking COVID measures seriously during the height of the pandemic.
Yep, that's why
so
he's-
that means you gotta go.
Yep. Yep.
Wow. Representative Thomas Massey, Republican of Kentucky, said he should be disqualified because he ordered the arrest of a megachurch pastor who defied the COVID lockdown by holding a church service. What were the biggest super spreaders during the height of COVID?
Churches.
Church services. Thank you. Oh, my God. Charges were later dropped, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Representative Chip Roy, who is both a douchebag Republican from Texas and
A putt-putt.
a Roy Rogers putt-putt outside Lubbock,
Right.
told Fox News, wait, this is the money quote of the day. Are you ready? He said of this guy, the guy that enforced the COVID lockdown measures, we don't need authoritarians who refuse to use discretion and protect the Constitution, no matter which party is in power. That was Chip Roy. I did that wrong. I'm sorry.
I didn't know that. Was that a?
I didn't even give
She
you an
didn't-
opportunity to be wrong this time.
Yeah, she didn't ask you.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think that was a question. I think
It was
you
just a money quote. Of
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's how you framed it. You framed it as a money quote. It wasn't against the quote.
That would be Donald Trump supporter
Right.
Chip Roy,
Uh-huh. Yep.
who says we don't need an authoritarian
Right.
who ignores the Constitution. He was talking about something. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Did I hammer that into the ground enough? Okay.
I think so.
All right. I would like to give. Is this a second day, third day? You to everybody whining about Joe Biden pardoning
So
his
tired
son.
of it.
Oh my God.
I'm tired of it.
First of all, you have to even review this stupid quote unquote case. First of all, who goes to jail for missing a tax deadline and then paying the taxes back?
Nobody.
Nobody. Who goes to jail for, first of all, there are, 300 million Americans? We have 400 million guns. How many of them do you think are using something, anything,
Legally.
and lied about it on a form?
Exactly.
Who goes to jail for that?
Nobody.
Nope.
Unless you've committed a crime with said gun, and then that's
Thank
different.
you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Do you think any of those people are using substances? Really? Any of the 400 million people that own guns? I mean, that's the other thing in the whole pardon. You just forget to go back to the original crime. Nobody is ever even charged with either of those things, which makes the whole. Okay.
I mean, Pete Hegseth has a gun and he's a drunk.
Oh my
Right.
God. I mean, the kind of having to be carried out of places
Right?
multiple times drunk. That's a horizontal drunk. That's not even one that can leave on their own power. Oh my God. Okay, thank you. By the way, 15. Yeah, thank you. Why is it only black people totally consistently have the president's back? Thank you, Jim Clyburn.
You've undoubtedly heard the criticism, and I wonder, are you okay with the pardon of Hunter Biden?
Well, first of all, thank you very much for having me. I am absolutely okay with it. I don't know how many people urged him to do so, but I did.
Thank you.
You did?
Yes, I did. Because I know he was targeted.
Stop with the pearl clutching. Oh my
We
God.
all know that but for the fact he was Joe Biden's son, he would never have been taken through these gyrations. And so I told him the last time I talked to him,
2 weeks ago.
yes.
What was his reaction to that, by the way?
He seemed to be a bit reticent about it.
See?
Yes, because he's a thoroughly decent
It took him a while
man. Yes.
to do that.
Ay, ay, ay.
Quite honestly, all of my friends are really okay with it. The only people who are upset
I
about
know.
it are the pundits on TV
Yeah.
who are based in Washington.
I'm sorry. Are you talking about shamble bangs?
Yes.
Chuck Todd's bangs are only
Yes.
aspirational.
Yeah, those are the only people that are upset about it.
Chuck Todd says President Biden needs therapy following his son's pardon. Really?
Why?
Is there a parent alive that wouldn't do this?
No.
And by the way, can I say one other thing about the drug form, the form to get a gun? First of all, as you know, Jody, we all know lots of people that are in recovery or have been in recovery. They're talking about, are you using drugs right now as you're filling out this form?
Right.
He may not. He
might
may have
have been
considered
sober then.
himself sober.
Right.
You know, people
Right.
have stumbles in recovery. Sometimes they're, blah, 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 whatever. That's just another layer of ridiculousness. Yes. Thank you. Gotcha. Joe Manchin. Joe Manchin.
Oh, that one can just STF
Shut
you.
the. Oh my God! All day long, he's like comparing. Oh, he said. We mentioned this yesterday. That he said, "Oh, we should pardon Trump too."
Yeah.
As Bill Madden said, the one guy bought a gun while addled with drug addiction, and the other guy attempted to overthrow American democracy with fake electors scam and a violent insurrection. But leave it to Joe Manchin to make the most idiotic false equivalency in modern history. Oh, hi. This message comes from our sponsor, Freedom From Religion Foundation. Freedom from religion. Did you know that almost 1/3 of Americans have no religion? At least 34% of Gen Z are religiously unaffiliated. I'm in the largest religious group, not ex-Catholics. 2024, not just another election. You know that already. 2024 is a critical movement. Decisions made by elected officials will impact policies concerning health, privacy, and personal freedoms. Free Speech TV and the Freedom From Religion Foundation share a commitment to defending freedom of expression and the importance of critical thinking. That's why we're grateful for support from the Freedom From Religion Foundation, who works to empower people with the knowledge and tools to engage in civic life and protect their rights. Free Speech TV and the Freedom From Religion Foundation share a commitment to defending freedom of expression and the importance of critical thinking. We're grateful for the support from the Freedom From Religion Foundation that works to empower people with the knowledge and tools to engage in civic life. Protect your rights. Only you can do it. For more information on the work of the Freedom From Religion Foundation and their efforts to safeguard the separation of church and state, visit ffrf.org/Miller. That is ffrf.org/Miller. Your vote is your power. Don't sit this one out.